Congratulations on the IPO. You must be pleased, I'm sure. I wonder if you can give us your broad thinking, though, on whether the performance we've seen of InPost during the pandemic is sustainable on the other side of the pandemic.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, so my view is that definitely this will be sustainable. We see a huge shift in the consumer behavior, and actually, it will remain with us. That said, we actually envisage that the acceleration of the e-commerce online penetration is actually be very sustainable. And, my view is that within 5, 6, maybe 7 years, we'll see 50-50 split in terms of online penetration versus the traditional retail business.
So, Rafal, Matt Miller here in Berlin. What do you intend to do with the proceeds here, and how much do you need to invest to get to the place where you want to be with InPost locations?
Yeah, so that was just a secondary offer. We as a company, we are very profitable and we invest into growth. We have plans to expand and replicate actually our very successful business from Poland to UK, France, Spain and Italy. And that will be fully financed thanks to our own resources and cash generation that we have ability creating such an amazing business in Poland.
Let me ask you about the valuation that we're seeing here. You were delisted in Warsaw some time ago, or removed from there, and you've come back with a very different pricing structure. Do you think that is justified? What has changed so much in 3 years that this much higher price is now justified?
So actually, the listing was done by Advent International, and actually fund has invested massively into company's development. So this is a completely different company. Recently, we may say that 5 years ago, it was a logistics company. Today, this is a tech company. We are actually a tech enabler for e-commerce players. We are driving e-commerce revenue, retention, improving their ability to win markets. So this is a completely different story today than it was in the past, and also that's reflected by the valuation. That's at least my comment to what you asked for.
So what is it? I mean, it seems like everybody's a tech company these days. I'm a big fan of mailboxes, etc. The UPS store. What is it that separates your business from a mailboxes, etc.?
Yeah, so we are truly very unique business. Our machines, our APMs, 24/7 access, with very strong convenience, NPS. Our NPS of end consumers is 71%. Our other, let's say, peers or traditional logistics companies, they are on a level of 13. So that works in tandem with mobile app. We have almost 6 million mobile app users that we just brought them to the mobile app within 12 months. And 66% of carbon dioxide emission reduction in urban areas and nearly 90% in rural areas. So a very strong ESG angle, great experience for the end consumers, and moreover, that comes at better cost advantage than traditional door-to-door. Door-to-door delivery is not a sustainable business anymore, because there are too many parcels being delivered in too many vans to too many houses, and that comes at very high cost. Also, in terms of the environment impact, which is now more and more important for everybody to save our environment.
At least everybody's in at the moment, or a lot of people are in, Rafal. They're staying home, of course, because of the pandemic, which maybe makes things slightly easier in that regard. You talk in your prospectus, you've mentioned the substantial share of your revenue that comes from Allegro, which is another business. We've talked to them based in Warsaw, of course. This is a bit of a risk for your business. What are you trying to do to diversify that revenue?
Actually, I perceive that in a different way. Our friends from Allegro, we have created a very symbiotic relationship. So they are growing thanks to our APMs penetration. Our APMs penetration is also supported by their growth. So I would say differently, two big champions coming from Poland. Allegro, very strong position in Poland, but we as InPost, we want to replicate that business on other markets. And that's, a huge opportunity that we have got in front of us, and we are focused on this. And that's actually also one of the meters, how we may actually diversify away from having just more than 99% of the revenue coming from the Polish market. That's our answer, that's our goal, and that's our ambition, and we will deliver that.